how'd that go for you?
I put his body into Josh's bag of devouring. He's gone now. Except his head.
I have his head.
His head is still alive.
You guys keep heads.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I wanted to see if Faith wanted it for a hat.
That's creepy.
Are you familiar with what TF2 is at all?
Team Fortress 2. Absolutely. I love Team Fortress.
So
I'm Faith is just like hat on hat on hat.
A spider of many hats. Got it.
It's just hats all the way down. Instead of pauldrons on the shoulders. Just
He fails every sneak check because all they see is hats.
hide behind a building.
hats.
You have to get you an orange traffic cone to go with it.
It's just like, is that a tree moving? What is that?
I'm now reminded of the
God.
Plants vs. Zombies like kids video game where
This is still
the
better
zombies
than
have the
one,
hats.
two, no,
and
maybe
they
not.
shout
Kids video
songs.
game. I don't know. I think it was a kids.
I called it a kids video game because I haven't seen it in like 10 years. So
Doesn't mean it's kids.
So what happened after that? Did we end right there?
Yeah, we.
Yeah.
Okay.
There it is.
Which was a perfect spot to end.
okay, so Jonathan just kind of did the Black Pyramid by breaking the game. Got it.
Basically.
This is part of the course.
Okay.
Well, I figured as I was done destroying all the monsters with my monk, so then I decided to switch to a social character.
And destroy the game.
Yeah, which is equally really bad, so it's fun.
That's the thing.
Have you been introduced to my character yet?
No.
Okay, my character is Bleed Windfury. Was hunting down your previous character, which she decided to impersonate, so I shot him.
I did. I was like, hey, she's looking for an Aarakocra. Aarakocra.
Died. Because...
And then I shot her.
So that didn't go well for anybody.
Mostly for you.
No.
But my backstory is I'm the only Windfury that Zed acknowledged. So now I am on a quest based on instructions received in his will to destroy all of my half-siblings so that I am uncontested for the throne. And I'm stuck with you guys until I get the like identity badges back from him. Because I need them for my crown.
I'm holding on to them.
That's fantastic, though.
I see no reason to give them up.
My character only knows that there's one.
Oh yeah, she doesn't know about me.
Yeah, she hasn't been
No.
There's no point in killing him.
No.
I had a really interesting thought.
He's on his way to kill himself.
Why
to be
does
honest.
Mead have a permanent madness?
There's a reason for that.
I figured.
It probably has something to do with Cthulhu.
It absolutely is.
Oh, it does.
But yes, that's my character.
Because I thought we discussed this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab
You'll
some
see, my guy is a absolute
stuff. What?
We're gonna grab a soda.
Not right now. I'm gonna grab water.
full caster.
Are those spell cards?
Yeah.
There's spell cards for
Oh, yeah.
D&D?
Oh yeah.
Are they official?
These are official. I got them a long time ago. I love them, dude. I went.
We also have pretty much, well, between these two, we have access to any D&D book that's ever been published.
Wow. You guys take this seriously.
Yeah,
And not that this one cares. But we also have access to almost every single Pathfinder 1 and Pathfinder 2 book, and the World of Warcraft books.
That would I would
And-
Here's
accept
the
over
pocket
Pathfinder.
edition of Pathfinder.
Yeah, that's the pocket edition. Fits in your pocket.
Y'all have weird pockets.
It's only like 650 pages, I think.
What, you can't fit one of those in your pocket?
I can't even fit my cell phone in my pocket, honey.
This is a shame.
I've got tiny, sad women's
What a
pockets.
shame.
Guy's cargo pants. It's like, yeah, let me get the pump jack out of here.
Dude, I saw Jinko jeans again. I'm almost shed a tear.
I put 2 2-liter bottles in my
I put a PlayStation, a whole PS1 in my the old gray
So
style.
how
I
is
put it in my-
Pathfinder different from D&D?
Let's not get into
It's
that.
a horrible system.
Imagine if there was actually rules for things instead of 5e saying you decide. That's Pathfinder. And when
There's
I
no
say
gray
that,
area.
I mean they have rules for everything,
But it also slows down gameplay.
down to the specifics of. They said, what if someone is in a jungle and there's a log that's blocking their path, and they want to try and leap over it? 5e, you say, give me an acrobatics check. Pathfinder has a specific set of rules for leaping and vaulting over a log to clear it on the other side. And what happens on if you miss by a little, miss by a lot, make it by a little, make it by a lot.
Somebody had a severe case of OCD and way too much time on their hands.
It's a very crunchy system, but it's a lot of fun.
It also can let you do more because instead of having like your action and then bonus
Except it's
action,
nice to have an investigation check.
Yeah, it's nice to have an investigation check. I will say that.
they forgot. Let's have rules.
Considering there's a class called the Investigator in Pathfinder, you would fucking think there would be an investigation check. But no. There's 14 classes in that game.
So like the perfect game would be D&D story, Pathfinder rules. That would be like your perfect game.
That's what was his, not Chris, John.
John.
What John did.
John was one of the greatest DMs of all time. That dude he was good. It didn't matter what you threw at him. He had
He'd
a
be
plan.
able to counter
Yeah,
you.
he would have a plan, right? And I tried. I tried a lot of shit.
See, I mostly played with like amateur DMs, especially my younger brother. And so my favorite D&D hobby was seeing how long it could take me to watch the light go out in the DM's eyes. And
Welcome to
how
advanced
fast
D&D.
could I do it?
I've been
See,
trying
he's been
forever.
trying to do that to him.
Forever.
I don't know any of you well enough to torment you that way. But when it's your brother, it's easy.
I've known him for 16 years.
Ooh, fun.
I've known you guys for a little over a year.
That's about how long I've known my brother because he's 17. And I've been there the whole time.
I've known Josh for at least a year and a half.
Yeah, this month would have been my 2 years at Chewy.
All right, now we got to figure out what to do with this giant pyramid. And where the flip are we?
Well,
Versus where do
don't
we
worry
want
about
to?
that.
Oh, I have scrolls to get us home. It'd still be nice to figure out where we are, though.
Are we not where we were?
We should ask the Aarakocra.
I literally,
You're exactly where you are.
I tried to literally dispel an entire pocket dimension
In the
prison.
land.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we may not be in the same land anymore.
Well, you were in a forest when you entered it.
Yeah.
Now you're on the mountain.
Oh,
So we've
so
obviously moved some.
So you're obviously not the same exact location the pyramid was in when you went inside.
Hey, what happened to my map?
You mean take a look
So
at this?
what I'm hearing is that what we need to do is that we need to subtract where we are not from.
where we want to be,
Yeah.
and that's where we were. Yeah. I'm with that.
Missile guidance systems.
Oh dear.
You know, I don't see that many mountains on our world.
Oh, you have a map?
Yeah.
Is it just the sword
Cool.
coast?
That one, yes.
Okay.
That one, yes.
That's a different map. That was of the iOS. Oh,
This is the map.
that's the map.
Oh shit. I'm not updated.
Oh, should we have her read the letter?
Oh, yeah, we got a really important letter from the king at one point.
I gotta find the letter. Hold on.
Okay, so which forest did we enter into?
Oh, don't know.
There it is.
Are we in the High Forest or Neverwinter Wood? Or does it even matter? Not anymore, I mean.
Oh, you're not
Now-
in Kansas anymore.
We were never in Kansas though.
I knew
What's
we
a
went,
Kansas?
Northwest.
Okay, because if we entered into the high forest, then it would make a lot of sense to now be on Starmount, and that wouldn't be weird at all.
But I don't think we're there.
This
As
is
far as
Josh.
D&D
Josh,
goes.
Josh will takes us places. Say that.
Oh, by the way, I got it.
To be fair, I don't take you places. You guys take you places.
This is true.
Here's your map.
So, did we level up?
No. You killed one creature.
All right.
Sorry. You killed one creature in the first room, and then you killed the boss.
So this is the very important letter you have to read out
The
loud.
whole dungeon.
No. You did not do the whole
How am I
thing.
supposed to read this out loud?
Read it.
Murgle?
Yep, that's the first syllable.
You got it.
There's individual Murgles and Murgles in there.
Murgle.
Yeah.
Josh put way much of it.
Okay, here we go. We have a
No.
translation on that.
In the back.
That's when you find someone that speaks Murloc.
It's not accurate because it came from a wizard named Google.
That'd be a great word, man.
You know, if you want like nonsense-looking letters, you should ask a 4 to 5-year-old who's just learning what letters are
Murgle go go go
to
go.
write you a very
Murgle go
important
go
letter.
go. Murgle go go. Murgle go 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 go. Murgle go 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 go.
I did just have an
Murgle.
idea.
Murgle
But the
go
next
go go
stage
go.
I made,
Murgle go.
it's gonna be named Jeeves.
And
Ask
you know, you
So
can
you
use
can ask Jeeves.
you can use toddlers for map ideas too. I swear that the Tennessee counties happened because someone is assigned to draw them, took the map home, and their 3-year-old found it, and then just didn't admit it the next day when they came to work, and they were covered with 2-year-old scribbles. And that's how the Tennessee counties were drawn. That's my prevailing theory
you need
because
the
it makes
TV on?
no sense.
Or we
Oh, I do need the HDMI cord. Is it?
somebody want to move to extra
You're
HDMI
only
cord?
doing
but
this
not
and
the
that, but they've got county lines.
It's
in
for
the
aesthetics.
cities.
Oh, I see. It was a basilisk last time. I get the dice too.
Josh is just laughing.
There's so many.
I've been waiting for this for like
And they
2
make no
days.
sense.
That's scary. Oh, I didn't update the.
Since that first day, all day Tuesday, I'm like, what the fuck? Then I figured it out.
I'd like to point out this
That's
is
the
purely
city that I
Colt's
lived in.
fault.
It's
Jarnet's
got
fault.
holes in it
There it is.
and a county line in the middle.
Facts.
It
changed nothing.
I mean,
But,
yeah.
Okay.
I got it.
Actually, most of the holes are churches. So
Okay. Let's get started.
Are you ready?
I went.
ready?
I went to high school.
You're not ready.
What should what?
You.
It was an interesting experience.
I'm going to systematically break your world apart. One brick by brick.
and finger by
Okay, I'm beginning to see where all of the memes about bards come from.
No, that's just Colt. That's not even his bards.
Question.
That's his month.
If you're a
His
changeling,
bards.
does your blood type change?
That's not even his bards.
Question.
No,
Do changelings have different blood types?
because his race.
Yeah, my race has just changed.
Dang it. Because I.
It's unforeseen.
Turn into an Aarakocra, I fucking dare you.
No, it's like, what's the boss? Here, we're gonna take a moment.
Dare you.
What's the boss?
Sure.
Here, we're gonna take a moment out of combat. I'm gonna drain some blood real quick.
Isn't combat the easiest time to get blood?
Combat. I'm gonna drain. Not for the one I need.
Isn't combat the easiest time?
What do you mean?
Okay.
Oh, no, you change into what creature the boss is, and we go draw some blood from you,
Oh, okay.
and then I have the arrows.
It doesn't work. That would be funny though. That'd be awesome. That would be another game-breaking thing.
And then I have the arrows.
Okay, that's better. I fixed the audio. I forgot to turn all the other ones off. There it goes.
Yeah, I basically retired Reed when the dragon like on an opportunity attack, I rolled a nat 20, and then I did 200 something odd damage in one punch to it. And I was like, that's enough. It's done. I'm not gonna do that.
Reed was broken.
Reed was very broken. This character is super broken, but I won't lift a fist. I won't lift a weapon. Nothing. I'll just convince you that everything you know is wrong. Systematically.
You sound like a narcissistic parent.
Yep. Who's a little
Oh, he
bit-
did turn into Hitler a couple campaigns ago.
Yeah, that was bad.
You did what now? Why?
So I would go to different kingdoms, and I would convince them that there's a great army. There's no great army coming after them, but I would convince them that the threat is real and there's a great army. And for them to join me, and under my protection and tutelage, I would make sure that they were safe. I would make them wear special symbols that would let them know that they're a part of my army. Spoiler alert, the great army was me. That's what the army was. And it was, yeah, man, I broke a lot of Josh's shit with that. He's like, well, they were a boss, and now they're an ally. And I was like, well, there we go. One system time at a time.
I'm gonna need a refresher on real names. We have Josh, other Josh, except for your other Josh. That's your official nickname at church
And
now,
he's
by the way.
other Josh.
Actually, according to Braden, it's White Josh.
Either works, actually.
Let's see. Colt.
Josh
Colt.
the Pale.
Yeah.
Tanis.
Tanis,
Justin.
Justin.
You can find my name in the player's handbook.
You can actually. It's
Or
like
just in case you
300.
forget, there's a lot of jokes that can be made.
Okay. We have a surprising number of like name overlaps for how small a group we have.
It's fantastic.
And we don't have another Katie.
Oh, what she's talking about?
There were always
We really need
multiple Katies
a good
when I
time
was
to
younger.
crack those back out.
The first ward I lived in had 4 of them.
Is TV not on?
It should be Tyler.
Red light.
There.
Yep, there it is. We're good.
There it goes.
The GoPro still isn't straight, which is colossally annoying.
That's right.
Our umbrella ship.
True.
I've got the party hippo.
They'll
Alright.
They'll
I'm
never
gonna
see
be
the
honest with you, Josh, I
see
can
us through the
either-
multitude of colors.
I can either take the shit forcefully or you can give it to me willingly. Choice is yours. What is
We
going to
can
happen?
certainly try.
It's going to happen.
We shall see.
Your mouth says no, but your eyes
Also say no.
yes.
They say no. SOS.
Just flashing through your eyes.
Alright, well, you shoved the Lich's body in the bag of Baron, like a fucking
Oh wait,
wood
that means I
chipper.
have another kill on it. Let's go.
No, you were not
Josh,
here
I'm
last
liking your
time.
bag of devouring
You
more.
were pivotal in what we did.
I heard I counterspelled something.
Yes, you did, and it was beautiful. It was absolutely
Yeah.
beautiful.
I was like, I will allow it, because it is what he would do.
Yeah.
I was like, if you didn't have anybody that could counterspell, then no. You just accept. Alright.
He was literally going to plane shift, and then we wouldn't be able to get to him. But now, we don't have to worry about that, because now we can plane shift.
So we still have his head.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is his head still sentient?
Yeah.
You guys are evil.
No,
We prefer chaotic
I'm
neutral.
true neutral.
Just playing my alignment.
We're products of our environment.
That you created for yourselves on
It's called
purpose.
opportunity. That's the
It's called
environment.
evolving the environment around us.
Here we have no problems. There's only solutions, guys.
Well, what's your alignment actually?
It's actually true neutral.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, so I was gonna make lawful evil.
Let's not do that.
I was like, I'm not gonna do it. That would have been funny though.
Those are pumpkin teasers for that one.
You ever like True chaotic.
Just playing my alignment.
That's not neutral.
Awful chaotic.
That's a great one.
I think chaotic
You're just
good is the
chaotic.
best.
You're
for
chaotic.
alignment to be
True
real
chaotic.
life, so.
Right then under alignment, chaos reigns.
Chaos man.
Alright, what do you do after wood chippering the body?
Let me consult my tomes.
Well, we have the second in command here. Just out of curiosity, what kind of assets did your boss have here?
Assets?
Yeah.
Oh, I never did get you that spell.
Yeah, you never gave me the spell book.
Yeah.
That's great.
Can I have this spell?
Spellbooks are awesome.
I can tell you what was in it.
And these are
Does it count as a
ninth
spell
level.
scroll?
There's a couple of them ninth level.
No.
There's one you wish.
No, we already dealt with that. We had an issue with this guy wanting to be.
He says, I wish I was back to life. Roll initiative.
I got the deck of many things, and I drawed, and I drawed, and I draw. I died. I died.
You drew?
Yeah. And then
We had to spend a wish to get him back or something.
Yeah, I was just trying to search for that ultimate power. Come out, I didn't actually have the card in the deck. It was in my damn pocket, and I was like, wow, shit. That's why I didn't draw it. I was hoping.
Wow.
I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna keep drawing. We'll get all kinds of good shit.
And what's your intelligence score again?
Amazing. +4. It is.
Seriously?
Literally.
I gotta see these stats.
And you died because the card was in your pocket?
No, that was a different character.
No, that was just
We've
You
actually
will
had
not
surprisingly good luck with the.
You
deck
will not
of
touch
these.
me. I will devour
That's
you.
the. Well, how is your AC 20?
So, funny enough.
Those are some questionable stats there.
No, so I rolled it in front of Amanda.
I didn't
And
consult
she's
that.
serious. She literally, I spent 5 hours on this character. I went through 8 different books. I was going to be like, I'll just make a character in like 30 minutes. And then
Why-
I'll have a character.
Why
and
did you spend 5 hours on a character?
Because I
Pretty
wanted
hit
to
must
make
be possible.
an improvement over my Hitler-esque bard. And I wanted to make it worse. So, he is broken in every single way.
I can't decide if you would be very helpful for real life problems or if real life problems should stay as far
You have
away
a,
from you as
player's
humanly
handbook?
possible.
I do have a player's handbook.
You need one of those.
There it is.
Because apparently the ritual
It's
book,
Kalai's Codex of creatures.
Yeah, there it is.
apparently the ritual book is unique. You have to roll for it.
Oh, good.
What? That's cool. So are we just gonna do like?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna tell you what the
Let me get out to my glossary. By the way, if you need any magical gems or anything for spell components, we've got you covered.
Nice.
Yeah, after my character, like after I killed my character, these guys tried to bring him back.
Oh, we
didn't
haven't yet.
try.
We haven't
discussed
tried yet. We've discussed it, and it's still an idea.
That's so messed up.
Except they
It's
always
something
have to
you
be
would do.
willing.
It's messed up.
Maybe we could just do Raised Dead and just have him walking around as like a mind.
That's a great idea.
I could use him as a training dummy.
We'll put him in the monastery. Oh wait, no. He doesn't have his body like dissolved in ashes. We don't have his body.
I have
Right,
an
so
arm.
literally, so I had the
Oh, you have that.
the arm of Z,
Which
which made me
y'all's dad.
evil. I was evil, right? And when I took the arm off,
You died.
I literally disintegrated into nothingness.
Except I have his original arm.
Yeah,
You still have his arm? I mean,
Yeah.
Steve's arm?
yeah, because he took it to draw blood from it, and then he kept it.
How many arms do you have, Colt?
Oh,
Oh. He had 4.
so
He was
let
natural.
me tell you
I'm
how
Tannis. That's
Tannis, Colt. Sorry.
how dangerous it would have been to actually go against him. I will grapple you, right? And normally in a grapple, you're not able to attack. You've got to maintain the grapple. Zed, on the other hand, when he grapples you, he's like Goro. So I would
Who's
go.
Goro?
So 4-arm monster, I basically grab you like this with 2 arms, and then the other 2 hands, you couldn't get out of that grapple. That's if you survive past 2 punches. It was ridiculous.
Oh, for our
Although in a
wonderful
training
DMs,
exercise,
I
I
did come
completely beat
across
the
a
snot out of them.
D10
Cloaking
10,000
It was your cloaking
random
displacement.
magical
So was your
effect
favorite
chart.
scripture here growing up Ammon?
If either one of you guys would maybe
No.
want it.
Okay.
A D10,000 magical effect chart. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Where should I post it then? On the
general.
server.
Before this card, I wanted to make you a Jimbo from Final Fantasy X. And how it was going to work, because we have an obscene amount of gold, I would create a weapon. And what you would do with this weapon is you would feed it gold, and how much gold you fed it was how much damage it did.
That is utterly busted.
And I would be like, all right, guys, how much you got? 830,000? You got it. 830,000 damage to the bosses there.
So we killed through.
Out.
Do you
Kill
know?
anything.
That sounds effective but expensive.
It is very expensive. But Josh keeps throwing dragons at us, so the more dragons he throws at it, the more bones we're going to reap. I promise you, every time you throw a dragon at me, I will loot that.
To be fair, I've kind of stopped keeping track of funds.
It's
We
an
forgot to give me
astronomical.
money.
We're never going to go through that much
You don't
gold
need
like
it.
that.
It's fine.
You know, it's funny. You look around and you see a ooze dragon coming at you.
Yo,
They
let's
don't seem
go.
to have bones. I don't know. It's weird. It just sort of like blobs towards you.
There is a ghost dragon.
There's a few things I could do.
There is a lot in Fizbit.
Let's not bring in that one dragon that we're all thinking of.
Oh yeah, the Elder Brain Dragon. Awful.
The one that Cthulhu's going to ride into the material plane.
That's horrible. The Lich King could totally rock an Elder Brain Dragon. That'd be hilarious.
So there are 3 spells that you find that are not rituals in his book. 5th level, Hold Monster.
Okay.
Oh.
6th level, Tasha's Otherworldly Guise. And 7th level, and I did just roll on these, Delayed Blast Fireball.
Yo. We need to abuse that one.
That is OP. But that's what I rolled. So
I'm gonna need the party to give me all of their positive energy.
quick, hide behind the wall of dead bodies. All right. So all the other ones,
I haven't gone through it just yet. But
just to save you time, all the other spells are specifically rituals, and they, if you were to try and cast them outside of the pyramid, they don't work.
oh, okay.
They are pyramid-bound rituals.
Wow. Tasha's Otherworldly Guise.
That one I didn't actually read, so I don't actually know it. It sounds like a high-level disguise self.
No, you draw on magic. It's a bunch of buffs.
Oh.
You gain the following benefits until the spell ends. It is concentration, though. You are immune to fire and poison, or radiant and necrotic. You are immune to the poison condition or the charmed condition. Spectral wings appear on your back, 40-foot fly speed, +2 AC. All your weapon attacks are magical, and when you make a weapon attack, you can use your spellcasting ability modifier instead of your strength or dex. You can attack twice instead of once when you take the attack action on your turn. You ignore this benefit if you already have extra attack.
Right.
I want to use that.
Basically made this character to counter yours.
I know. Now I'm trying to figure out how to counter.
Book format, so anybody that can cast spells would be able to copy them out of
Because
that one
Reed
into
was
their
able
own.
to keep me in check,
And
and
casting times are
I was
bonus
able to
action.
keep Reed in check.
Yeah.
Now I can't
Oh,
keep
nice.
you in check,
Yeah,
and
well.
that needs to change.
It's like just a buff. Like, it's just a martial buff. That's cool. I I
Actually,
could
Josh's
cast this
character
spell.
can still keep you in check.
what?
He can try.
Counterspell.
It's gonna be a lot because you got silvery barbs. I got silvery barbs, but I got more silvery barbs than you.
See, I have a sphere of annihilation.
Now that's fine because what I have is I have a plane shift. I'm just gonna
Be
go.
gone, butts.
Is plane shift? Are you plane shifting yourself?
So plane shift. If you're not willing, which
I get it.
I don't think that you're going to be willing.
I'll survive at any point.
That sounds like a threat.
No, I would definitely, I would literally plane shift you to the void.
I was about to say,
That-
get plane shifted to the
That would be
plane
it.
of void.
Just be done. Just
Well, you would have to have a tuning fork attuned to the void.
Oh.
Wait, we have a tuning fork attuned to Mount Celestia.
You do have a tuning fork attuned to Mount Celestia
I
that
still-
you found in the road.
Yeah,
I'm still trying to catch up on the fact that tuning forks aren't musical instruments, but like GPS keys now.
Yes, to different planes.
Yep.
Okay.
We want to get started?
Yeah.
Actually?
Okay.
So,
Uh,
what the crap was that?
you were a little long on your nap, and we just decided to take a look, and we kind of got carried away.
I saw it when I counterspelled you. Oh, it's kind of short. Yeah.
Yeah, you did that in your sleep. It was amazing.
Well, I think it's that good.
I've never seen a sleepwalking counterspell.
It's just innate at this point. So we're still on top of the pyramid.
As far as I know, you guys were still inside of it.
Yep,
So-
we're still inside of it.
Second in command. What was who was the first in command?
Kravakos was like the
Ravakos was
lich,
where's the chicken orb?
the head,
Hey, check that out. What's her face?
Varellus.
Morellis.
Morellis,
Hey,
what do we do now?
She says, "I don't know. I didn't think we'd get this far."
Thanks for that
The
compliment.
audacity.
Thanks for that vote of confidence.
Do we need to go put you in Krampus's bag?
No. Kravakos was Arthur's like one of his lieutenants.
Was at one point, and then he marched on the Feywild, and they basically whooped that ass. And then Lich King's like, "All right, well, you clearly suck," and banished him.
That's right.
So he was at one point. He is no longer.
Okay, cool. So what now, guys?
I don't know.
Do we like ask Kravakos? I mean,
I suppose we need to find out where we are. I want to
Do
know
we get
what
any
happens
other-
to that flock of.
why didn't we even come in
Cobra.
the Black Pyramid? Oh, we had a reason to come in the Black Pyramid. What was it?
You were told, you
By
found
the
notes
genies.
by the
from
genie.
the cleric also
Oh,
in the
yeah.
last dungeon.
That dude.
Said that it was rumored to be like a standpoint for one of the Lich King's undead areas.
Gotcha. So we've thwarted him in that regard.
Good for us.
We should ask Kravakos about the second sphere.
Let's ask his second in command. He's much more willing.
Hey man,
Let's have Jonathan ask him.
have you seen one of these? Or heard anything about these?
Damn. Good job.
I know, right?
This is quick.
It was an hour in. Where's the record? I need something more.
I gotta
He
bump my
says, last I had heard before I was banished, or the Kravakos was banished, was that he had seen the Lich King's plans to go find the other orb.
Okay. So odds are he's got the other orb at this point. Because the March on the Feywild was probably a while ago.
How long ago was the March on the Feywild?
Well, based on what they told you last time was...
Oh, I was asking.
Yeah, well, I'm saying they don't exactly know how long
Oh.
they've been out because
Mm.
they don't have any need for like food, sleep, or
Good point.
Time.
anything.
Has it been a
And
long... would you judge it as a long period of time?
Oh,
Does
this
that
is today's
help us
date.
at all?
When did you?
Oh, that might help.
he says, "Oh, yes, that." In that case, it's been 863 years.
Okay then.
So it might have even changed hands a while ago.
I might have his. Who knows? I doubt it though. I mean, we're talking about Arthas, the Lich King.
Beastly.
Do you have any idea where?
Do you have an armory here?
Do you have an armory here?
We only have things that we've been able to make within a demi-plane, so it's not really anything substantial.
Okay.
Can I carve part of the wall with my sphere now, or is it still passed through?
As you try, it actually does put a hole in it, and you can now see outside.
Hey, I can carve you guys a sword.
Alright.
Actually, I'll take one.
One obsidian sword coming right up.
Can I try?
You roll sleight of hand to try and carefully.
I'm gonna cast a
Can I have him roll Arcana?
That's a D12.
Okay, just start.
But also like to help you. Let's just make sure it goes through.
Now I'm just imagining this
So
is like that.
That's
What was
24.
that one movie with the clay forming?
So that's 36.
One obsidian sword
There it is.
falls to the ground.
Pay 36 on anything.
Bardic Inspiration and a lot of buffs.
Again, we are broken.
No, this is actually okay. This is reasonable.
He said, "No, this one's okay. This one's
For a
fine."
level 15 rogue.
This 36 is fine.
Okay, I will study this obsidian sword later. So now I have obsidian sword.
So I asked him. I was like, how do we find Arthas?
Well, once Kravakos, when he was going to escape from the pyramid, he was going to head to. Can you pass me the map, whoever has it? I think it's called like the Moving Glacier or something. Spine of the World.
Spine of the world. Can you describe the spine of the world to me in excruciating detail?
No. I've never been there.
I've never been there, but I hear it's shaped like a spine on the world.
Okay.
Don't know if that's helpful.
I'm not taking that for man.
All right, so you know.
So
Lore.
I'm going to use legend lore,
Okay.
Ooh.
and I am going to learn a little brief summary about the spine of the world.
Okay.
If it's a legendary thing, though.
I feel like it's.
I do.
Motherfucker.
Do you have to roll anything to see how much you learn? Or?
No, it just happens. Legend lore just happens. There's no roll for it.
I mean, this is used in my campaign, so it's like... No roll.
No roll.
Name or describe a person, place, or object. The spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the significant lore about the thing you named.
Yeah, the lore
If
might
the thing-
consist of current tales, forgotten stories, or even secret lore that's never been widely known.
If the thing you name isn't of legendary importance, you gain no information.
Yeah.
But
I feel like
something
the
called
spine,
the spine of the world.
I feel like it's pretty legendary.
It is essentially a giant mountain wall that blocks the northern civilizations from the freezing expanse of essentially the tundra on the other side.
It's the ice wall.
To many Faerunians, Spine of the World was simply an endless, near impassable range of high, jagged, perpetually ice-covered mountains. While the westernmost edge spine was penetrated by a circuitous, always dangerous trade route to Icewind Dale,
Hey, I know that place.
You know?
the rest of the range was not even approached by those without a stout heart. Some of the mountains in this range stood over 20,000 feet tall, but the smallest were covered in snow and ice all year round.
Okay.
So, Arthas might be at the spine of the world. Interesting.
Would make sense.
That would make sense.
All right.
So should we head over to the spine of the world?
Should we talk to Kravkos real quick?
Yo, man, we're gonna go see your boss. Anything we should know?
Well, we need a.
Maybe how to kill him, because I mean, it's kind of a.
Well,
Bad
I'm gonna pull him out of the bag. Here, hold on.
We near the Kravkos head.
Yep.
I'm not showing him the sphere of annihilation.
He says, well, unless you have a way to kill an undead arch-lich, good luck.
Know any of those off the top of your head?
Well, I was only a lich. He was like, so...
Oh.
He's-
Wait, he was a lich?
Kravkos?
Yeah, didn't know that.
That's why his head's talking.
So he's a phylactery somewhere.
Yeah, I was about to say, where's the phylactery?
He says, I'm not telling you where my phylactery is.
I think you're going to tell me where the phylactery is.
Question: does a lich regen with his head?
No. I don't think so.
I'm going to persuade him.
Tell
Tell me where the phylactery
What are
is.
you casting?
I am going. Well, I could cast friends because it's not like he can retaliate against me.
I say, if you're just doing charisma check, you're not going to get him to
No,
tell you where his
so-
phylactery's at.
Let's do.
But in theory, an arch-lich would have a phylactery.
I'll use friends on him.
I feel like we need to do some
Can
research.
I roll to see if it's in Kalai's Codex of Creatures?
What, the arch-lich?
Yeah. Because I've been compiling it for a while. I was at Candlekeep.
So there would be stuff on liches, which is like the typical lich you'd find in the monster manual.
Yeah.
The Lich King
Arch-lich
is an ascended lich, and rumor has it he does not have a phylactery because his soul is stored inside of Frostmourne, which is his blade.
That's an issue.
So we destroyed Frostmourne.
And we can kill him for good. Hey, Sphere of Annihilation.
Shit. So
Could I just Sphere of
I
Annihilation?
need you
sword?
to. I need you. Let's see here.
Shit.
Is he hostile towards me?
Yes.
Is he?
Very.
Okay. All right.
He's a
this-
severed head.
All right. Charm person then.
Okay.
Yep. You got to be the 24.
Okay.
Wisdom.
That's your DC?
Oh yeah. Wait till you see me attack. You haven't asked me about my magical items. I bet you thought I'd take weapons or something cool like that, huh? No, I didn't.
Did you? There's stuff to boost DCs, aren't there?
Mm-hmm.
Forgot about that.
He says, "No, damn."
Yes, I did.
All right.
This
Then
is
wisdom?
all social character. It's all social.
It's okay. I don't need that one.
It's an important one. Oh, you failed.
Did you see what he got?
Yeah, 5. Get the fuck out of here. Game over.
It's odd. He has a plus 24.
Oh, that's weird, right?
He says, "Oh, hey, buddy. Haven't seen you in so
Yeah, that's what
long."
I'm saying, man. So, where's your phylactery again?
He says, "It's where it's always been, duh. I don't move it.
I
Why would I
just,
move
I
it?"
just forgot. You know, it's a lot going on.
He
This
says,
is stupid.
If that doesn't work, you know what else I can do? I can modify your memory. Oh, how fun is that? Or, if there's multiple people, I can take a mass suggestion.
he said, "Well," he said, "Of course I'm going to keep it in the chest in my throne room."
Oh, yeah, man. Cool. It's right through that door.
He says, "Remember when I put the false bottom in there so no one would find it?"
Oh, yeah. It slipped my memory, man.
All right. I'm just.
Must have had a modified memory spell cast on me or something.
Cast it on yourself.
I literally cast Modify Memory
Krampus.
on the big Naga looking thing. And we're like best friends.
What?
Hold him.
Buddy!
I'm gonna go watch the throne room.
Funny enough, you find it exactly where he said.
Oh,
Do I find anything else in the chest?
Oh yeah, what else is in the chest?
Well, you guys, that's where you found the ritual book.
Oh.
yeah.
So that's
there.
where the topaz gemstones.
Oh, sweet.
Oh.
While I have Gravicos, I'm gonna pull a spear out and go. Psst.
You find. Oh, sorry. Actually, I don't think I read this last time. 3 topaz gemstones worth 500 gold each. A +3 cloak of resistance.
Wait.
Resistance to what?
It does not specify. I'd have to look it up. For right now, we can just assume it's AC. And
You don't need it.
one of the 3 keys that they said would unlock the door. This is the golden key of the light. The words have Dwarvish written on them that says strength second.
Okay.
What is this unlock?
This was one of the 3 keys that you needed to collect in the pyramid to open the door to get out
We don't need the keys anymore.
before the demi-plane was dispelled.
I have Gravicos' head. I'm gonna pull out the spear and be like, you know anything about these?
Only that they delete matter, and the Lich King was really set on finding the Sphere of Annihilation.
Interesting.
Is there only one per plane of existence?
There are
2. The left and the right eyes is what they were called.
Yeah, so I have somebody's eye and that kind of creeps me out.
Hopefully, I don't see what I've been putting into it.
So far, it's just been a bunch of dirt and stone and obsidian, apparently. But okay, cool. So I'm gonna give him a view out the window. Actually, he wouldn't know. Never mind. I was gonna ask him if he knew where we were, but so it suddenly occurs to me, we're on a mountain. The spine of the world is basically a giant mountain. We might be there.
Oh.
Can we take a look around?
You want to go outside the pyramid?
Yeah, I just want to climb on top of the pyramid and just like scout.
Yeah. As you go out the pyramid and take a look, give me a perception check.
Alrighty. 27.
You're just like, I don't want to give you the answer, but damn it.
Oh no. That's where you're wrong. So, you see that the sky is incredibly stormy, lightning nonstop, and it kind of looks like that outside, minus the not stormy sky.
Looks like it's fine to me.
Oh yeah,
That's
we have a
fine.
harpy that we hired as well. Okay. I just remembered.
So,
I want to persuade the Lich King. God damn this.
we could be at the spine of what I'm hearing. It's cold.
It is very cold out. And you also, with that roll, you would notice there seems to be a lot of very odd creatures, like Sahuagin and undead, just kind of like running down the mountain.
Towards us or away?
No, away. They're afraid of the pyramid. They're now
Oh.
happier than they've been in 852 years.
I'm a liberator. There you go.
They're free and they're not looking back.
Wait. I want to use a perception if I see the one big one, the big fish guy.
Oh, he's heading to Greenfield.
I want to make sure he's heading to Greenville. Can I like if it's like just a random spot? I don't know.
Okay.
It's for shits and giggles. See if I see.
I will allow it.
Oh well, I don't see shit, so it's fine.
Good
luck.
There's so many. You do see someone turns back,
There it is.
but they're out of there,
They're making their way downtown.
Okay.
running.
Do we still see the Aarakocra?
They were flying by, so they are also long gone.
Okay.
You do notice, off in the distance, there's an uncanny amount of airships.
Like squid airships?
Like a lifted airship?
No, just like different variations.
You want to steal an airship? We don't have an airship.
We do. Oh, we don't.
Fireball.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we don't have an airship. Well, boys, if you find that the way to the airship is actually quite simple.
What's your way?
Casting fireball.
I see the airship, right?
I mean, they're
Like how-
far out, but there's a lot of them.
Like how far out? I need a range.
I'm gonna say 901 feet away.
Touche.
We walk 1 foot.
I jump off in cats. You can't fly on this character.
I know. Disappointing.
So,
Real quick, I'm going to ask the second in command. Is there anything of strategic importance within this pyramid?
Because it seems like to me it's just a prison.
That is precisely what it was made for, yes.
Yeah, so.
All right, you're free to go.
Well, guess I'll
Give it
try
a
and
head.
go
Give it a head.
catch up with Jim down there.
I like.
See where he's going.
I open up the door. You're free.
no.
Right to the rich end. Just,
Yeah, I'm like, you're free.
I mage hand it.
Oh, damn it.
I said, otherwise it's gonna snowball.
That's funny.
And you're just gonna, you'll be in town later and just. Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
that's funny.
Oh, well, he has a phylactery. He can't do too much.
It's a never-ending snowball.
Okay.
Next campaign, see a snowball.
No. Or pinpoint. What is that?
I use detect
Is that a
magic.
giant snowball? I don't know, man.
I use detect magic. You feel a presence up on the hill. You see a giant snowball.
Malevolent presence.
Very malevolent.
We're talking 90-degree weather. Here comes a snowball.
It's giving Queen Elsa of Arendelle.
Oh, it's way worse. It's the snowball of Kravikos. It's a level 9 spell, 40d6 cold damage.
Not to mention the bludgeoning damage.
Will to live negative. That's the aura that it's giving off.
Alright. You may
Snowball.
hand the head before it snowballs into the next
Damn it.
campaign.
Okay, thank you, Gravicus. We're gonna put you back now. Have a good day.
Power snowball.
Put him on the throne, but it's just a head.
No,
like-
we're taking him with us.
Oh damn it, that would have been fun.
Imagine how hard we can flex on Arthas, and you just be like,
You can use him as a
Power snowball kill.
oh shoot, a spellcasting focus.
What do you cast through?
hey there.
Hey, would you mind killing these guys, please? Thanks.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, is there any civilization in sight?
Insight. There is, down at the base of the hill, it does look like there's a town down there.
Okay. Y'all want to go to the town? It's cold, man.
Sure, let's head to the town.
Might as well. Might be able to figure out where we're at.
Peanut butter. Make yourself into a sled.
Oh,
It's
no,
more for
no, no.
time. He becomes kind of like Mega Man's dog, actually.
Let's say, everybody gather around me, hold hands.
Kumbaya.
What do you intend to do?
I take my little drum out. I'm like, teleport.
You're gonna
Teleport down
spend
to
a
town.
teleport just to get to the town?
Yeah, just because I can. This is the display of power.
I think
Okay.
you need a teleport circle that you know of to use teleport.
Okay, well, you know what, man? I'm sure that it's somewhere down there.
But you don't know what the rune is that goes
Yeah,
to
you
that.
have to be
I'm gonna start
familiar.
walking.
Well, I'm not familiar with the area. I can have them describe it to me. And I become familiar
These
with the
golems
area.
were made for walking.
Wow, they've been in prison for 852 years.
What did it look like when you first went there?
Well, all this snow wasn't here. I'll tell you that much.
Okay,
Alright, you walk down the hill.
it's been a while since we've done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Faith is going to be riding on the shoulders of the flesh golems.
And with that, you make it to
Oh, a pretty little town.
Glorious.
Actually, it's a big town.
It's actually a big town, yeah.
That's a cathedral.
Probably some pretty good news.
It's giving gothic Hallmark movies.
I'm down with Gothic Hallmark.
I am going to take control of this town.
No!
No.
And as you're walking in, you see
Are you sure you're not a
Incorrect
paladin of conquest?
Oh dear.
With the blindfold and everything,
yes,
I'm so happy.
this lady walks up specifically to you, Krampus.
Huh?
Hey, is it your ex-girlfriend?
It is
She
not.
died. She very died.
So that is who walks up to you.
X is showing up in D&D would be so on brand.
And
It was an entire thing.
she is also has 2 war blades on her back, and she says, "You guys have returned."
The chosen ones.
Yes,
Yes. Yes, I know.
of the Illidari. We thought we'd never see you again.
You have fucked up. But you didn't know that you fucked up, right? None of us could have figured out that this was an actual fuck up. Right?
The other you screwed
You
up.
have Illidan's
Yeah,
Warglaves.
Do they think I'm Illidan? Or
I can make you Illidan.
I can make me Illidan too?
Oh
Josh,
my
you
God.
should stop
We can
impersonating
both-
people in the
we
story.
can both be
It's all
Illidan.
for you.
I still have Illidan.
Who's Illidan?
Illidan's Stormrage was a mere god that we decapitated.
That,
Well, first off, he TPK'd us, nearly. Justin survived because he was out of range total
He
purpose.
said, "I'm gonna stay off the map."
Yeah, we all got Meteor Swarm.
he only survived because he had the arm of Zed, which gave him slow regen.
Yep.
And
I challenged a god to a fight.
Why?
And then we came back and decapitated him very luckily.
Oh my god, I was lucky.
Yeah,
That would have been an awful
so
fight.
lucky.
That would have been a
And
really
then-
awful fight.
So this lady thinks that you're him
I think so.
because
Possibly.
you're wearing his like
Um,
armor or whatnot.
His glaives.
Okay.
She thinks.
Stop impersonating people, Josh. This
Well,
isn't gonna end
she
well.
thinks that he's Eldarian, right? Because he carries the Warglaves, right?
Mhm.
It's a very cool race of people. They're demon hunters,
That is dope.
is what they are. They're really dope.
This one in particular is,
Should I have a blindfold?
you notice she's, I think she was Winter Eladrin
Oh, gotcha.
elf.
Okay.
The cool thing, like the blindfold is literally aesthetics. She can literally see everything that you're doing.
She can see into the material plane,
Yeah.
and she can also, if she chooses to, see into the ethereal plane
That is
to sense
Yeah,
demon
she
spirits.
is. That's great. I want to befriend this race.
Oh, excuse me.
100%.
Well, they're asking, they're very excited to see you, and she goes, "I'm sure there will be a big celebration tonight."
Fantastic. Who's in charge?
She says that would be the king.
Where's What's his name? Where's he at?
How could you not remember your brother?
We've got some new people in our party. Could you just give us a refresher on what we were sent to do?
It's been a long journey. There's been a lot of grog.
Yeah, I picked up these people along the way. Is my deception very high?
No, but his is.
Mine's okay. That's fine. Kind of.
What did you describe your character as?
He's a bullshit artist, right? So,
Like a con artist, but less elegant.
yeah. So, whatever, does not matter. I could roll a 2. I could roll a 3. I could roll a 9. It starts at a 21 before my modifier.
Nice. Okay.
Which my modifier is actually not that bad. It isn't. It's just
Oh, wait.
it's 13. It's not that bad.
There it is. Okay.
What'd she say?
Yeah, so that would be, actually, I think that's a wrong NPC. Yes, okay, so that's the guy who rolls over the king, not the guy I'm looking for.
The guy that rules over the king?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, let's go to him too.
Does his name start with R and end with us?
No, that would be Zarok, the Frost Lord.
That is such a sick name.
Oh, it's fantastic then.
How do I marry into his family?
It looks like you have a good chance already.
It says you would be looking for, yeah, she is Winter Eladrin. That lady there.
Is she royal?
She is not.
I just want the title Frost Lord. Okay.
Well, do you get the title Frost Lord by marrying into the family, or do you have to, like, commit a great act of heroism?
Well, then some people die, and I.
They're going to think that I committed a great act of heroism.
When in fact, all I did was peel an orange.
Yeah, there it is.
Are we going by the Disney princess rules
So,
of royalty?
says that would be
There's 3 definite
King Zach.
criteria.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Aragonasi.
You think that you could arrange an audience between him and I?
I can arrange an audience.
I'm sure he'd be thrilled to see you guys. He would love to hear what news Lord Illidan has of his fight against the Burning Legion, for sure.
I'm so glad I don't have. So glad I don't have any of the madnesses from the other campaign that make me talk and scared.
Who's the Burning Legion again?
The Burning Legion is the demonic invasion that Orcus was leading
Gotcha.
to
That
take over the
Illidan
world.
joined?
No, he didn't join.
No,
Wait.
Illidan was against that.
Yeah, he was against Orcus.
Yeah,
I think.
he was.
He was. So he was imprisoned by the elves because they thought that he was allying with the Burning Legion, when in reality he just didn't tell anybody his true intention. He went and joined them
He's a double
to
agent.
betray them from the inside. Didn't tell anybody, so the elves all thought, oh, he went and joined the Burning Legion.
Yeah. That's kind of stupid.
Now he has demon hunter powers, and when he came back to the Moonwell to go into that lake where you guys encountered him the first time,
Mm-hmm.
that was because he was looking for more power to fight the Burning Legion with.
See,
And this lady here says that last she knew, Lord Illidan was taking his closest demon hunters to the Black Temple to hone their craft to come back and get the rest of them to train them up.
We have screwed up.
I get what you're saying now. That's okay. We can.
I'm just gonna cast
So it
bardic
is-
inspiration on you, just in case.
just in
So.
I like that. I like that.
We want to resurrect Illidan.
Honestly,
No,
it probably
kind
would
of,
have been
yeah.
less dangerous had we run into a bitter ex-girlfriend.
Yes.
She says, I'm assuming since you carry Lord Illidan's blades that you're one of his closest advisors.
Absolutely. I knew his brother. Malfurion. Stormrage. That guy was kind of a piece of work, honestly.
They were always at arms. They never really did see eye to eye.
Would you have access to a resurrection scroll? We have a party member that passed that we would like to bring back.
No.
I feel bad now. I'm
Why did
awful
we kill
neutral.
him?
Come on.
Well, the way I see it is, if we do bring him
Did
back,
you
that
deserve
means
it?
that you
Or
can't make him a
just
boss,
being annoying?
and that's pretty cool
You
too.
saw that he was trying to
Well,
We can talk to him as soon as we bring him back.
I can't speak with dead. You get
He
3
was a double agent,
questions.
but we didn't know.
Okay.
Is that how it works? Yes, that's one.
Is that one? Yes.
2.
Stop
Should we
responding
cast-
to everything I say.
Yes.
Maybe we do that later. You know.
Well,
This is interesting. Okay.
I mean, guys, I feel really bad. I think we should bring him back.
That is an awful idea.
why?
Because he'd murder us on the spot. You know how hard it was.
I think it's a great idea. You should bring him back far away from everybody else, and once he kills you, I can take the stuff I need off your corpse and hightail it out of here.
We got so lucky in that battle, but I am for the chaos. So.
Well, here's the thing. Let's
Bring him back and let me, and
Let's
I'll
cast
loot your
Speak with
corpse when he's
Dead.
done.
we'll talk with Illidan first.
Do we have Speak with Dead?
But somebody in the city does.
That's true.
There is a temple.
Sick.
Let's go to the temple. Could you lead us
Let's
to the
go
temple?
secure some lodging first.
Do you guys have
Who
a
needs
treasure room?
lodging? It's just 0 degrees outside.
I do.
Treasure room?
Yeah, like a vault
These
that you
clothes were
keep
made for
important things
fashion,
in.
not.
Sorry.
Well, we have a bank if you're looking to make a transaction.
Are we talking about Fahrenheit or?
I would love to make a transaction at the
Wrong.
What
bank.
units?
I said, are we talking about Fahrenheit? Or
I would
wrong
love to
units?
make a transaction at the bank.
Yeah,
I still don't know what the second option
The
is.
wrong. The wrong unit.
We can show you
Incorrect.
where that is along
As
the
in
way.
Celsius?
Okay, fantastic. Guys, I'm going to make a transaction at the bank.
Why?
No reason.
Fahrenheit?
Okay.
I'm just going to go to the bank.
Okay.
Is it,
Oh dear, we shouldn't let him go alone if
I'm
we
gonna
want
go
to
to the bank.
continue to be accepted in this.
I'm going to go to the bank.
No, I can just disown him.
would you kindly put all the money into the bag
Please?
Oh, sweet. Okay.
with that twinkle in your eye?
I feel like Jonathan shouldn't be left unattended unless we
Yes.
decide we don't like any of the NPCs anymore.
I'm going to do some fun shit.
Unless you no longer want to be
No,
in this town.
you're coming with me to the temple.
Oh wait, I think it is on here. All of the details on this town.
So,
Wait. You're celebrating our return as if we did something.
we did. You liberated the pyramid. That's what you did. You liberated it.
Yeah, we dealt with Karavakos, and
Yeah.
because we discovered that Karavakos was in league with the Burning Legion.
Yeah. Right?
At least I hope that's what they're talking about when they're like, "Yay, you did something awesome." I hope that's what it was.
Based on what she's been telling you, that is not what she thinks at all.
Frick.
She thinks you're returning to let them know that Lord Illidan is finished training his demon hunters to go now teach these demon hunters what to do so that they can take an army of demon hunters against the Burning Legion.
Gotcha.
Are we qualified?
We're going to the
make
temple.
that?
Okay.
So she says, do you know how far behind you Lord Illidan was?
Oh, quite a ways.
We won't see him for a long time.
We'll need to prepare a specific ritual to get the rest of you ready as demon hunters. So it'll be a few months.
Understood.
You
Okay, we're
really
going to
just
the temple now.
bullshitting and hoping for the best, aren't you?
I will come up with a ritual imminently.
I will see to it that
Oh, I've got it. I figured it out. Okay, we're good.
What's your escape plan for when she figures out that this is all bullshit?
This not. This not. It's called. What was it? Sorry. It was called Tasha's Otherworldly Guise, but for an entire town. That's the ritual.
Okay then.
Okay, we're going to the temple now.
Just everybody mass hallucinate.
We really need to get this sorted out.
It's a real spell.
They think that
Tasha's Otherworldly Guise. And we have access to it.
we're gonna take the demon hunters. We're gonna take the demon hunters.
No, we're not.
Are you kidding me? You realize what they can do.
Do you realize what they can do to us once they figure out that we are not telling the truth?
He's got the blades. Who are they gonna fact check? He's no longer with us. He's in that bag.
No, he's in that
Oh,
bag.
that bag.
Yeah, but the demon hunters are still alive.
Which now they are. They have their
Everybody is freaking
rightful
powerful?
commander.
It'll take months. Enough months for us to leave.
Rightful commander.
Okay.
It's foolproof
Nice exit plan.
plan.
Let's at least talk with Illidan before we go through.
Well, not Illidan, but yeah, can't talk to him. You could yell in the bag, but I don't think you're gonna get any response.
No, we're gonna go to the temple and use animate dead.
Oh my god.
We're going to speak that.
Speak with dead.
Yeah,
No.
that's better.
And we're going to do it in a soundproof room that nobody else can hear.
Yep.
So yeah.
Okay, we're going to the temple.
okay.
How many demon hunters do you have ready?
I'm gonna guess 12.
I'm going to guess
Significantly more than 12.
I'm gonna say 12.
significantly more than
I'm
12.
gonna say 12.
We have a little
Thinking
over
low
50
hundreds?
Sweet. Okay.
that would be that would need further training.
Obviously.
They know some standard martial maneuvers, but they could use refinement in their basically controlling their demonic blood.
Understood. Okay. See, out of game, I was just gonna be like, okay, Tasha's Otherworldly Guise is the spell that everybody needs to have. It's a nice buff, and we're gonna make it permanent.
How?
Actually, there were those permanency rules about spells.
If you cast them for long enough.
If you cast them every day for long enough, you can make a spell permanent. It was a homebrew rule. That's really cool.
So if I cast Fireball on that, does it become permanent?
That would be a bad idea. Whether or not you can is irrelevant. You should not.
I just want to take 9 of them with me.
Huh?
Just 9.
Is that how many
To
you
do
can...
what?
Teleport?
No, that's how many I can fit in my hut.
You have a hut?
Leoman's tiny hut.
Yeah.
Okay, so, yep. We've got a baseline plan. Yeah.
She does say. She says, with your arrival, I'm assuming Lord Illidan has found a way to finally leave this place and once again travel to and from.
He's left this place, all right.
Does she mean the village? This village?
She says, no, the realm.
Realm. Yeah, he did figure out how to get out of the realm.
Definitely not in the realm anymore.
Yeah, he did.
Well, he did figure out how to plane travel at one point.
She says, yeah, so. Where it is. There it is. There we go. Yeah, so. The temple is going to be over by the Wendy Tower, which is the King's building.
Gotcha.
So I can show you where that's at, and we could of course set you up in the inn with the finest rooms we have.
That won't be necessary. We can travel in a bit, but it would be appreciated.
Okay, do we make it to the temple?
Yeah, you guys would arrive at the temple, and there you're greeted by
This dude.
you see a female in plate armor who comes up, and this lady introduces as Lady Lacey. Says she's the head paladin over this temple.
Which god does she worship? You guys should ask that.
They worship strictly the light here.
The light.
The light.
Maybe it wasn't no air killing him on But probably not. I'm saying it might have been an error. I'm not saying we should bring him back.
I still want to talk to him.
Still want to talk to him. Shouldn't bring him back.
We've come here to grieve a little bit with the departed party member of ours. Would you mind granting us a scroll of speak with dead and then granting us privacy?
She says, "Oh, that's no problem at all."
Oh, sick. And is everybody an elf here? Or is it?
No. So Lacey is human.
All right.
Echo is the
Eladrin.
Winter Eladrin. You do notice as you've walked through town, you've seen mostly humans, Eladrins, and air Ganassi.
Air Ganassi are air. I mean, aren't they like?
They're like
genies?
air elemental
Yeah.
elves that are
Yeah.
like the descendants of elves and genies.
Gotcha.
Okay, let's get this started.
So she directs you to the room and hands you the scroll.
Which I immediately hand to Krampus.
I don't realize that was you, but okay. Arcana roll. Done.
I would say, yeah, it's going to be high enough. I'm going to run to the bathroom if you guys want to think about what you want to ask the head of Illidan. Good thing it wasn't your...
Yeah, no, I keep that far away.
Good. Good call there.
So we can ask 5 questions. I just looked at this spell.
16 times 6.
One of the questions I want to ask is, if we brought you back, would you kill us?
That's a great question.
That's an important question. Not sure if great is the word I'd use for it, because if his answer was going to be no, then it might change it.
What questions do you guys want to ask?
How do you typically train your demon hunters?
That is a fantastic one.
I would ask if we brought you back, would you help us fight Arthas?
How about
And
what
you take it
promises are you willing to make in exchange for resurrection? This isn't like a, hey, we're gonna bring you back. What are you gonna do with that? It's like a, hey,
Then
we can. What would you give us?
Then the big question comes in: how do we explain that we just suddenly now have
we'd work with Illidan on that one. Because he doesn't want to say that he got killed by a...
Puny bunch of ants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That depends on his ego level.
So there's a small issue.
It's incredible.
with
He
my-
meteor swarmed us on a whim.
Well, he came flying at him full speed.
Yeah, but he still was
Scream.
just...
It was all in the flick of the wrist, to be honest. He really.
So it'd take 576 days to cast Tasha's otherworldly guys and make it permanent. Kind of mission. With that idea.
That's close to 2 years. We don't have close to 2 years for this.
True. I said months. I need to figure out how to make that permanent in months.
Good luck, Krampus.
Oh, have you taken a look yet at the
Haven't yet. I've been.
Could
He's been
you
panicking.
could you cast it twice a day? So like every morning and every night?
Probably.
And would
Not
that
half
li-
it.
Okay. So we're casting it 3 times a day.
3 times a day.
We're casting it with every meal.
192.
But what about second breakfast?
Which is 6.4
4 times a
hours.
day.
This is training regime. Haven't you seen Lord of the Rings? You don't get second breakfast.
This is heresy. I can't be a part of this party anymore.
What we were wanting to speak with Dead.
Yeah. You can ask
Third
5,
level.
up to 5 questions.
Okay.
What's the airspeed velocity of a sparrow?
We don't need to know that.
African or European? I don't know.
So, my idea of making Tasha's thing permanent would be kind of difficult.
So, the first question, if we brought
But
you
not
back, would you
necessarily
kill us?
impossible.
And then that kind of...
I think we should lead with how do you normally train your
Yes.
demon slayers, just to give them like some context as to why we care whether or not he lives or dies anymore.
Okay, we're ready.
All right.
Poof.
So everybody gets one question.
So,
You cast the spell,
yes.
and the head of Illidan.
Hey, buddy. How do you normally train your demon hunters?
He says, I find the best way to train demon hunters is to fight demons.
That's real helpful, bud.
You asked it. I'll go for
That's
mine.
my question.
A real sink or
If
swim
we brought
approach.
you back, would you kill us?
Can I'd like to add on some information to that. We found out you were a double agent and not just working with the Burning Horde.
Like we originally thought. So we want to bring you back.
Because you seem like a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, you seem like a stand-up guy. And we feel bad for killing you. But we also don't want to die.
You seem like a stand-up guy, but I also don't want to die.
He says, when I was slain, I welcomed you to follow me to the Black Temple, my child.
Whoa, what?
What now?
I don't know what that means.
During the encounter that you actually decapitated Illidan, he was just walking, basically ignoring you because he had already dealt with you swiftly. And he basically said, if you want to join the fight, follow me. And was making his way to the Black Temple when you cut his head off.
So that's interesting. Oh, so you may have been going to assault the Black Temple.
No,
You know
the
the
Black
thing that
Temple
we
was
just
essentially
did?
his stronghold.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep.
That was the Black Pyramid.
Okay,
Black Temple.
different thing.
Yeah. The Black Temple was originally the Temple of Karabor that Illidan, he kind of did actually walk in and like desecrate it and said, no, we're training demon hunters here now.
Gotcha. Okay.
He seems like a real stand-up guy.
He's chaotic.
Chaotic.
Okay.
Can't really say good, neutral, or evil. He just has his own agenda. He's chaotic Illidan.
He gets things done.
So
Good or evil.
Would he kill us?
He's lawful chaotic.
Yeah.
He's got a very strict
His
moral
answer was
code
that-
that nobody can figure out
Oh,
what it
right.
When he was
is.
playing, he welcomed you to join him in the fight.
Make a character about that.
So I think we proved ourselves.
I don't think we proved ourselves, but I think he wouldn't kill us if we were joining his fight.
Would you help us kill Arthas?
He says it would take a lot. I've faced him before, and I lost that fight.
You know, there's one problem with that.
That doesn't answer the question.
You become chaotic, stupid.
Like, out of game, that doesn't answer it.
He says it would take a lot. Essentially, he says it would take more than just us here, basically. Because Illidan faced the Lich King one-on-one and lost.
Gotcha.
So, to his understanding, it's going to take more than that.
I would like to know how strong his emotional connection is to this small town. Or rather, not so small town. I want to know if this is like... How much do you care about this city that we're in?
Let's not do that one.
Okay.
Let's not do that.
I still don't trust this guy any farther than I could potentially throw him, and my character is not that strong.
He is just ahead, though. So,
But we're discussing making him not just a head and giving him back his
this is also true.
world-altering powers. And before we do so, I want to know what kind of bargaining chips we have available to save our own lives. I.e., how much do you care about this town, and is it
Let's
potentially a
not
good source of
threaten
hostages?
him. Let's go with your original question.
Josh already asked that one though,
I did.
so we have
No.
two more.
No, what would you would you promise
Oh,
not to
yeah,
slay
that
us
one.
if we joined you and brought you back?
What promises would we have? What promises?
What
would
are you willing
make?
to promise in order for resurrection?
He says, I can offer the allegiance of the Illidari.
So that's always demon hunters and such.
I
That's
like
a
where
pretty
this is
sweet
headed.
deal.
Okay.
I think you guys have one more.
We have one more. I kind of want to ask, would it please you if we joined you in your fight?
Of course it would.
Well, of course it is.
I just want to.
We've only got
Build some goodwill.
I know he
Yeah.
loves me, but I want to hear him say it. It's nice to hear the words every now and then, Colt.
Unless you've got a better idea.
Let me think. I'm using all my World of Warcraft lore. It is a lot.
Burning Crusade was such a good expansion.
It was a very good expansion. Do you know
The Muffin Man.
if Kill Jaden would join our effort from the Sunwell Plateau?
He says, ever since Kil'jaeden has come here, I have been worried for the town of Boreas that he might find my hidden demon hunters.
So, whoever's from the Sunwell Plateau doesn't like the demon hunters.
No. Well, not right now, but they can. Kill Jaden would be a huge boon. Illidan and Kill Jaden versus Arthas, that would be a pretty fair fight.
He says, with Kil'jaeden's presence in this realm, his Legion of Eridar have been waging war, and they've already taken over one of the nations here. Specifically, he tells you that Kil'jaeden has taken over.
Oh, that's what I was going to walk out. That's right.
Where is it?
If we could actually sway Kil'jaeden, legitimately, like,
I don't even know who it is.
I want to give you Kil'jaeden.
I'm going to run my plan past you real quick. I'm going to describe to you in detail where we killed Illidan so that you can get us there.
I think it was in he says I'll have the correct information later. I
Oh,
apparently
geez.
did not bring my map with me.
That's
I
Kil'jaeden.
think it was in Feria.
Alright. That's Kil'jaeden.
Oh yeah,
That's who that is.
he's a bad Mama Jama.
That would gain 100%
Also,
access to
side
us
note,
to fight.
Jaden is so massive that
Is he made of fire?
no, he's a Eridar. They are a red-skinned demonic race. But about a 6 to 7 foot person is the height of his belt around his waist.
So he's about 14 feet, 15 feet tall.
He is massive.
That's terrifying.
Kil'jaeden would be a super.
He is
Super
actually
fun.
one of like the head lieutenants
Yeah.
of the Burning Legion.
Yes.
Okay.
Love that for
So
us.
he
We couldn't get them two to work together.
We could. It would take some talking, but
But we
They
have
basically,
a weirdly powerful
Kil'jaeden
ward.
reports directly to Orcus
What else are those for?
over what Kil'jaeden's doing.
Kil'jaeden would be able to have a boon from Orcus, which is a god.
Are we trying to kill Orcus though? Oh, he's a god. We're just trying to prevent him.
Well, we annoyed him a little bit. That's about much.
Yeah.
You did do that.
Alright. So, my plan is we get a resurrection scroll. We'll tell them that Illidan had an emergency come up and we need to return in a month's time. We teleport home. We get a resurrection scroll. We resurrect Illidan, and then we get him back to the Black Temple.
And you give him back his war glaives.
I have this
Just
nice
do it.
obsidian sword.
Yeah, don't keep that man's war glaives.
What about his ring? Is he going to want that back?
Actually, you might be able to take the Vorpal sword from me, because I might get a different sword by the time we get back.
We'll see.
You know what sword you want to get?
Rod of Lordly Might.
The lucky sword.
No, actually.
Have you seen a lucky sword?
Yeah, I have.
The Luck Blade.
The Luck Blade.
My God.
There's
That's
a
a
lucky
fun
sword.
Yes, and it's
So
all.
is that
called
idea?
The Luck Blade.
Navadine.
Yes.
I think we should investigate the town a little more and figure out where the frick we are. Do they have like a library? The palace probably have a library.
I don't want to
Um,
stay very
there
long
is-
here, because they will catch on to something.
So there
Wanna find
is,
doing
in this town,
You have a lot of faith in
There's
your
not
research,
a
but I don't know
library,
how
but there
you're
is a
being Ryan
bookstore.
Ranger.
Oh, I love bookstore.
Is it a bookstore?
there is a bookstore. There's a tavern, inn, blacksmith, the Wendy Tower where the king resides, stables, the Navy docks, the air docks, the Academy of Air Magic, clothier, fishmonger, jeweler, spice merchant, bookstore, florist, music store.
There's a florist.
There is a florist.
I'm intrigued by the fact that there's a florist.
I just want to go to the florist to see like what do you even have for this job?
I am curious.
Let's go to the florist. To the florist we go. It's Valentine's Day, apparently.
Wait, I'm gonna here.
First, I'd like to go to the bookstore, find a atlas, find our city,
Before we leave the temple, I'm gonna get a tracing of their teleportation room.
They
Okay.
have one.
Because most temples do have a room.
They do have a teleportation room, and you notice that it's actually there's a thick layer of dust on it.
No. Because it doesn't get used. They're in hiding. Illidan never came home.
They've been waiting all this
We
time.
cut off an entire civilization.
Yeah, I
Race
feel
of
bad. Don't make me whack you.
I don't know. That sounds entertaining.
Oh my god.
So, bookstore, Atlas.
I'm going to
Yes,
the
where are
blacksmith to see if I can learn anything.
You do find the atlas. I don't think I have the map with me.
I think
Is it
that
on the Sword Coast map?
Nope.
Oh.
I think the fishmonger's most likely to be able to tell us like at least general terms about where we are.
I don't think so.
No.
He was
We
a
should-
really
we should-
low
we
rank
should
and
know where
file.
we are. That's why I'm doing this discreetly and trying to find just a book that will tell me.
Yeah, that's not it.
I really want to know what you have in that flower shop.
Magical flowers that like give you buffs when you chew on them. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it's like the Red
so,
flower shop where they
You
are
look
just
at the
like
map. I
preserved
can
in
describe
wax.
it.
Okay.
There is on the right-hand side, far right, there is snowy continent, which there's essentially a black pyramid with a "You Are Here" symbol on it there.
Okay.
Roughly southwest of that is Boreas. And then also near Boreas, you see that is the nation of Zephyria. There's a large city, I believe, directly south and maybe a little east of that called Eris. There's also two smaller cities, Eurus and Notus. Ignia, I believe, is the continent directly to the very bottom south.
Oh.
What?
Nimbus is to the west of that, with the major cities Tempest, Thunder, Rain, and Lightning.
I think we're on one of the elemental planes.
Area is the most northern continent, with cities named Solus, Lunas, Ventus, and
Well,
Ignis.
luckily somebody just learned plane shift.
That's convenient.
The very most western continent, you notice that all these other continents, they don't show dirt or grass. It looks like what would be dirt is just white, and all of the grass is like, as it gets more vibrant, it's just from light blue to dark blue. And directly in the center, I think it's the center, is Feria, which is a continent with a big, massive center. It looks like a golden orb with two rings around it.
Okay. I think we're on the elemental plane there.
And then directly southeast of Feria is, it looks like a bunch of ships
Like a
bunched together,
Right.
like in a pile, labeled Skyfall.
Interesting.
While we're in the bookstore,
Yep.
I am going to look for a book on planes
Okay.
of existence.
Okay.
This is where I was going to try.
Are you
This is
looking
where
for
I was
a
positioned,
specific plane or
sticking a
just
hole
knowledge
in
on the
and
planes?
I'd like to look
Greenfield
for
a while
the-
ago.
I think we're on the elemental plane there.
That would make sense since we saw Aarakocra.
Oh, you're right.
Next.
That's solid though.
It's the
It's like a Swiss Army knife.
yeah. And it has, I think it, like, I can't come up with a better sword.
Son of a bitch.
Just hear me out. I know that you want this,
Well, I'm open to suggestions.
but if you get
There we go.
luck
That's what I
blade,
mean.
you can
So-
have a fighter, so you can have 2 swords. One's a luck blade, one's a vorpal sword.
The left blade requires attunement, so does the
Well,
vorpal.
yeah, you're gonna have to drop something.
I'm not dropping the other 2 things I have.
What would you like to know about the realms? Are you looking for a specific plane or just knowledge on the planes?
Knowledge on all of the planes, please.
All right. You would find basically an encyclopedia of the planes. And you notice, like there's names for all of them listed, and also like a general what that plane is. You find
That's all I need to know for plane shift.
so there is. This is gonna be a little bit of a lot, but I can always throw this in Discord later. There's the Ruby Realm, which is described as the hell of lawful evil creatures. The Emerald Realm, which is the lawful Feywild. The Obsidian Realm, also known as the Shadowfell. The Lapis
Hey,
Realm.
we've been there.
Lapis Realm, known as the Chaotic Heaven Realm. The Amber Realm, known as the Chaotic Hell Realm. Malachite, known as Chaotic Feywild. Turquoise, also known as the Neutral Heaven Realm. The Feldspar, which is the Neutral Hell. Jade Realm is the Neutral Feywild. Amethyst is the True Neutral Realm. There's the Onyx Realm, which is also known as the Eternal Death. That there's actually a note written that says, filled with creatures who have died but were not destined for an afterlife.
Whoa.
There's the Kyanite Realm, known as the Plane of Air. The Topaz Realm, Plane of Earth. Garnet Realm, Plane of Fire. And Cobalt Realm, Plane of Water.
I think we're in the air.
Yeah.
So,
We're in the airplane realm.
I just want to give you a scenario, right? We're going against Arthas, right?
Yep.
Shit's going bad. And all of a
Not
sudden,
on that material plane anymore.
all I'm saying is I can use the spell to banish an unwilling question to another plane, and I say Onyx.
Knowing Arthas though,
He's gonna have a counter spell. That's just how I know it is.
Have a plane shift.
Yeah, he can plane ship, but that's where your counter spell comes in handy.
Well, he'd be plane shifting from the Onyx realm back. That's the
Or if I figure out some way,
Surprise, motherfucker.
or if I figure out some way to disable his magic.
that'll take a lot of work.
But it's also
Wait, don't we have a beholder eye?
You have a blind beholder. I don't remember if you have the eye or not.
Dang it. Just strap a beholder eye to the back of him so it's an anti-magic field.
so what I like something else that is about Arthas, right?
Yeah.
The sword, which is Frostmourne, which is super important. All right, but more importantly than Frostmourne is the helmet. If you take the helmet from Arthas, he is no longer the Lich King.
Interesting.
He derives his power from the helmet.
Is this correct in your world?
There is rumor that
better be.
there is rumor
Mr. Lore Master.
that whoever wears the helm of domination is then controlled by technically out of game it would be if you put the helm on, you have to make a wisdom save. If you miss that wisdom save, you are now controlled by Nerzul, which is the spirit of the Lich King. If
Right.
you make it, you're able to fight back and you're not forced to do what the Lich King wants. But you'll still hear the whispers of what the Lich King wants you to do.
Not to mention the untold power and the undead army that he commands, and Bone Dragon, big ass frost It's a gladiator bone dragon. Is really what it is.
Sendragosa.
Yes.
sounds
My God, because your magic will betray you.
Didn't we kill
We
her
killed Sendragosa.
You did kill
You would kill
Sendragosa.
Sendragosa.
Okay, but
twice?
so
Technically, I think you just sold her twice. You defeated her once.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because she was already defeated.
She was dead, and you defeated her in the afterlife.
so I'm thinking.
Double dipping.
Take a rest here. Regen everything. Do we go consult the king?
We say emergency came up and pull checks.
But we need a rest.
We'll go back to the inn, take a rest. They so willingly gave us.
While they're at the bookstore, I went to the blacksmith shop and to see
Okay.
if there's any new craft I could learn.
You notice they actually have
Oh, excuse me.
some new. They have some metalworking you've actually never seen before.
Do you have a picture that you're going to show? Because that would be so good.
Picture of what?
A picture that you can show?
No, but I have it written down. Are you looking for weapons, armors, orbs, or holy symbols?
Orb.
That pique your attention?
I'm always in the. I'm always in the. I'm always in the market for an armor upgrade, and I am looking for a new sword.
So, you notice that the price points on these are a little steep. They do have some scintillating armor that is +2, starts at 3,400. They do have some Fey touched armor.
Is scintillating armor even?
No.
It's bikini clad, and I think you should try it on.
I know what your alignment is.
But they
Why
have
don't you try it on?
Fey touch starts at +3, and it is made from metals of the Feywild. They also have +3 scintillating, +4 Fey touch. They then also have something labeled drift metal, which is +4 for 85,000. Also +4 and 5 for scintillating and the Fey touched. And then they have one suit of armor that is labeled Demon Rot, and it is +5 for 425,000.
Holy crap.
Jeez.
Wait. I could go to the blacksmith and probably negotiate a much cheaper price, or the commander.
I'm not a fan.
Yes, you are.
I will combine my armor and swords correctly.
What a shame.
I want to know what was it? The drift metal.
Drift metal.
I want to.
I actually.
Because I could use it.
I
for
want-
an upgrade.
Can you just pull it up because I want to read on all of it.
I only have with me, I have it on my computer at home, but with me I have the table of the names, the armor bonus, and the price.
Do you have
okay.
the swords as well?
I do have the weapons. You see that the fine
I'm
ones
looking at the.
start with Demon Slayer, which is a +2. You'll also notice that table is.
gosh!
They get pricey. But
Was
they're
there-
also up
For
to.
2 million, I can get a +6 plane splitter.
That is a great name.
Or it could be a lot less if you just come get me. You're the damage, buddy. Just come and get me, and we'll make it cheaper.
He's like, now I see these, now I kind of want to.
Well, are they just like? Are there any enchantments on these?
I think they do each have a unique factor. So Demon Slayer, it's a +2, but it also has something that is specific to Demon Slayer compared to Elemental Bane.
I'm looking
or
for
Dick
something
Yankee
that
Seven.
it's a Frostmourne. Is there something that's like kind of like that?
You need to send me this
One of Ested
document.
Blue Runes.
Okay. I can throw
Glows
these pictures
blue
so
fire.
you guys can shop.
But I will come back later with our treasury.
Yeah, it doesn't say. Is there a magic shop in here? Anything that would be close to a magic shop?
Ooh.
Because I'm gonna have some fun.
Well, one thing I could use an armor upgrade because mine is not ideal.
They have an Academy of Air Magic, but the actual magic items available for sale would be minimal.
By the way,
It would more or less be books and items specific to air magic.
real quick, were any of those light armors?
Um,
I'm sure they can make light armor.
he was at the blacksmith,
Ah.
so I believe that was all specific to mail and plate armor.
Gotcha. Okay. So I can only.
Oh, I apparently did grab one picture of the scintillating armor. +2 through +6. It has a once per day immediate interrupt. Use this power when you take force, lightning, psychic, or radiant damage. You gain resistance to that damage type until the end of the encounter. And then obviously the outrageous price points on it.
Outrageous it is.
It is highly outrageous.
Well, I haven't used any of my money.
Is there a place I could buy light armor? I thought there was something.
They would all have at least whatever's in the player's handbook on top of cold weather clothing and armor specifically.
That should be fine.
So let's see here. I'm gonna go to the blacksmith.
Okay.
All right, and I want to talk to him about the what is it, +5 armor?
Yeah.
The really fancy looking armor.
Which one were you looking at, friend?
You know the scantalizing.
Yeah. That's over here.
Yeah. How much?
425,000.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, can we do any better? Can we do any better?
What were you thinking? Depends on if you're what you're paying with.
I'm paying
Oh.
with. I'm gonna make it free. That's what I'm gonna shoot for.
I can't do free, friend.
That's
Sorry about
some
that.
words.
Well,
What are you looking for? Give me one second.
I hear the words coming out that you can't do free, but I actually think that you can. And I think we're gonna wait. What race is he?
He is. See, you're at the blacksmith. I see Edge.
Good.
I see Edge is the name of the shop in case you know.
Okay, that's good.
That's actually a great name.
They're all ice or frost inspired names.
What's the floral name then?
Give me 1 second, I'll look that up. He is an Aragonasi named Hyatt.
Great. He's not an elf, and that's fantastic for me. I am going to.
Do you not get along with elves?
Elves are shitty. Because I
The
can't
forest is the frosty flower.
Yeah, that's my problem. That's another thing.
So-
So, I am going to say, and I'm going to lean on the counter. Charm person.
Okay.
We're going to get it for free.
So you need to make a save.
He does need to make a save. He needs to make a.
The frosty flower.
Because we're not going to be. Wait, we're not going to be here long, right?
No, we still need 8 hours of rest.
Wait a minute.
And
Yeah,
we're also
don't
coming
cast-
back here.
Don't cast charm person.
Okay, hold on. Wait. You're right.
Rather not
He
get.
says, were you paying with corundum or diamonds, sir?
I'm paying with. Actually, you were holding that armor for me I already paid for it. And I'm going to modify his memory.
Okay.
And
That's messed up.
And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw of 24. Spoiler alert, if it's high, it's going to be low.
How far back does that, or how long does it last? Like, is he going to remember that you modified his memory?
So it's just a duration of up to 1 minute for fucking concentration. Makes it that, well, we're not fighting, so we're good on that. Comes charmed by you, duration, the charm is unaware of its surroundings, it can still hear you. If it takes any damage, it's not. While the charm lasts, you affect the person's memory of no more than 10 minutes.
We still need 8 hours.
But they don't become hostile towards me. That's the thing. They don't become hostile towards me.
Okay, so you modify his memory.
All right, and I say that I'm coming to pick up the armor that you had held for me.
He says, all right. He says, well, I guess I should go get that in the back then.
Yeah. It's,
Takes 10 minutes to assemble.
yeah,
the
let's do it
package.
quick. Matter of fact, let me help you.
He can't seem to find your armor. He says, it should have been right here, right? But you already paid for it.
Yeah, I already paid for it. We need to find that armor because I paid, $425,000.
What was your name again? I'll check my receipts.
So you said that it was supposed to be a gift because I saved your somebody. So yeah, I don't know.
Are you modifying that memory too?
Oh, give me the fucking armor. Motherfucker, you had the armor. I'm looking right at it.
That's the display case.
Yeah, that's the armor. Give it a display case.
He's got to go find your order.
You thought this was gonna be easy?
Yeah, I thought it was good. I just thought it was good.
He's looking. He's here. I'll roll for him.
He's not looking hard enough.
That's a 6.
Fantastic.